All right. Hello, everybody. This will be a live session of just me using Market Cipher, kind of interpreting the timeframes, what's going on with the markets, and then just kind of planning out my trades and planning out kind of what to be looking for on Market Cipher B. So I am gonna start off with Bitcoin, and then we're gonna go to Ethereum. I already did kind of my live TA this morning. And so really, I'm just gonna look for a confluence between levels. For example, right here, we're getting a nice point of control along with a golden pocket. And so this will be a short number one I would take. And really, based off of the 6-minute time frame, this would be a nice short to take. So I'm gonna set an alert for that. I'm gonna delete all my current alerts and I'm just gonna start fresh. So I like to put a horizontal line just before the level so I have time to get in the trade and look at it. And so I'm gonna turn this gray. And I'm gonna right click on it and add alert. Look for short on 6-minute. And I'm gonna create an alert folder like that. So again, what I'm looking at is right here, rejection off of that. And I don't want to see Market Cipher B, the momentum wave, go above these two waves really. And I kind of want to see money flow kind of staggering because I don't want to see it go above this level right here. And so really when we're all said and done, it's going to look like this, the divergence. So nice little 6-minute divergence right there. And again, it might not happen. So really that's part of trading. So yeah, so that's short number one. We'll see if anyone's in the chat. No, that's okay. Another thing I'm looking at too is these single prints right up here. Still a little ways up of this range up here. So I'll look and see what's going on with the higher time frames really. Really, I could see a 12-minute divergence happening based off of that. Let me actually delete that. Yeah, really the 12-minute would work pretty well. If we just kind of stagger for a little bit, then pump up, get a rejection off of that. This might be a little bit, but I don't want to see the momentum wave on the 12-minute on Market Cipher B go above that anchor wave right there. And then you kind of want to see money flow kind of coming down. This is more of a, not really sure if it'll happen or not, but really with single prints too, is that you might get a rejection off of it beginning, and then you might get a rejection off of the single prints ending. So it's really one of the two. And with the looks of it, the single prints ending might be more of a scenario because we might have gotten a rejection off of here already. So we'll add that to our alerts. And let me just clean up my chart here. Alright, so that's short number two. Can probably go to a higher time frame. Really the next thing I'm looking at is short right here, 41,500. So I'll add a horizontal line on there. And really, This could be a 24-minute divergence where we have these two large anchor waves. So it'll look something like this, where we pump up, reject off of it, and then we'll get a mini, like possibly an anchor wave, but I don't want to see it going above these two, especially this one right here, because the money flow is a little thick, so we can have room for a little money flow curvature, just as long as it doesn't go above here, if that makes sense. I'll put my screen up a little bit more so you guys can see. So I don't want to see the money flow right above this. So really this money flow can kind of come up a little bit like that. That would be a short. And let me just add an alert onto this line. And again, if it doesn't play out, it doesn't play out. You just don't take the trade. It's better than having a losing trade and losing money for effort. It happens. So right here too, you can see a 1 hour divergence playing out on this short. If we come up to here around the 44K level, there's a ton of confluence here, so I'd be surprised if we don't reject off of this level, really. And what I'm looking for, based on Market Cipher B, is I don't want to see momentum coming up above these two waves right here. So this could be a really nice short where we kind of do that, and then with price we just kind of do that in a way. There's a lot of room for the money flow to come up too, so really as long as it doesn't go above right here, we're fine. So money flow can really come up, so that would be a very good short to take if we get our confirmations, of course. All right. Horizontal line just before that level. Look for short on 1 hour. 1H. 1 hour. Now we can start looking for some swing. Usually with swings, it's like 3 to 4 hour. So really, looking at this level right up here, 49,000. It's a naked monthly point of control and a naked daily point of control. If I just turn on my naked monthlies, you can see this little range right here. So really what I'm looking for is momentum coming up. It can't be greater than this anchor wave right here. You can see right here. And then you don't want to see money flow getting above this level either. So money flow can still come up a lot. Right now it's in the negative, so there's a lot of room for this short. And so really what it looked like with price too is we pump up and then get a rejection off of that with our momentum waves getting lower, price going higher like so, and then that would be a nice short. I'll just say 3 or 4 hour. They kind of go hand in hand. If you get a 4 hour, it might be a little bit more powerful, but really they they are kind of all the same in terms of divergence power, if that makes sense. Then possibly another short, really. This is kind of pushing it at 46,500 roughly. This could be a 2 hour. So yeah. We have current price come up. And then we'll have Market Cipher B. We don't want to see it going above this wave right here. This wave right here. Don't want to see money flow going above this value. Money flow is way down here, so really it might look something like that. With the trend line, momentum coming down, money flow coming down, and price making higher highs compared to the divergence. So this will be another short that I'm looking at. Look for short on 2 hour. Anyone in the chat? Nope. Am I streaming even? Okay, good. I freak out sometimes when it gets quiet and then I question or not if I'm streaming. So anyways, that was all of our shorts. We can look for some longs now. We did get a nice bounce off of this weekly level. I unfortunately got stopped out. Very unlucky. But yeah, we had a nice 12-minute divergence into that. Kind of riskier. Not as clear, so I'm not really too upset with it, but if I would have just moved my stop loss down a little bit more, I would have had it, I think. So really, it's kind of free fall if we do end up going down. What I'm looking at is really the 1 hour where we just kind of come down and do that. Could see the momentum wave kind of reset like that. We'll have a nice divergence, increasing divergence like that. We have price making lower lows too. Could actually be a really good long trade to take. And another major long. Gonna have to really zoom out here. Really at this point it's all the swing trades. Alright, so we have this one way down here. Sorry if you can't really see that, but way down here at 31 and a half. And this might take a while to play out, but really might get an anchor wave on the 4 hour and then the uneven butt cheeks like Jason Casper likes. So yeah, it kind of looks something like that. I wouldn't use this as a clear anchor wave. We might get like a fresh new anchor wave down and then just kind of do that. Might get a small trigger wave based off of when price is coming towards that value. So it is a ways down that we'd have to drop, like 20%. So I'm not really banking on these being the lowest anchor waves. We could still get a very huge anchor wave at like 80 momentum value, if that really makes sense. But either way, this is a long I'm looking to take as a swing trade. And then another one is this monthly level, as it is a point of golden pocket. And again, this is another 4-hour scenario, like I would mention before. This one will take a while. I doubt it'll play out in the next week or so, but you may never know with Bitcoin and crypto. Expect the unexpected. Alright, so that's pretty much it with Bitcoin. Moving on to Ethereum. Ethereum's kind of a mess. We might not get as many trades planned out, but doesn't hurt to try. So I'll plan out some long trades right here, as we're getting a year volume area high, a golden pocket, and a naked daily point of control. This could be based off of the 24-minute time frame. So again, we'll have momentum wave kind of reset. Don't really want to see money flow go too far down. And again, we'll have a nice anchor wave with a trigger wave, and then a nice divergence with price too, like that. So I'm gonna delete my alerts. Alright. Can tell we're getting kind of close to a bottom, because from a YouTuber standpoint, I was getting a lot of engagement at the highs. So up here, there's a lot of people kind of going on my stream, and especially up here, I was getting a lot of viewers. Now it's kind of a ghost town on my channel. It's alright. Just psychology of trading, I guess. It's pretty interesting. Another long I'm looking to take based on the 24-minute. It's really this, where we don't want to see it go below a momentum wave right here. And we want to see money flow just kind of stagger for a little bit. And we'll have price come down off this naked monthly point of control and then go up. The reason I like naked monthly point of control so much is that there's a lot of volume backed at that level. So there might be a lot of like stop losses here, people setting limit orders, especially large players. They like to set limit orders, and a lot of liquidity in the market. So again, this is what we're kind of looking for at Market Cipher B. Again, we might not get as many trades planned out with Ethereum. Due to it being more volatile, I guess. So not necessarily a bad thing. Next we'll look for swing longs. And again, with swing longs, could come down to here. This might actually be like a 2 hour, 2 hour div. Where we get that price making lower lows. And then we got our momentum coming up. So this might be a little bit of a longer range for a stop loss. Because we have this 786 right here, and this is a low of this liquidity. So really, if I were to long on this weekly, I'd have a wide stop loss. Put my stop loss way down here. And then really just the target for it would be essentially pretty big. So very good risk to reward ratio. That's kind of why I took that Matic long in the Discord last night. The risk to reward was amazing. It was like 8 to 1. Can't really pass that up. So yeah, that's a long. And this will be a major long, if you guys can really see that, at around 1900 ETH. That's a golden pocket. Ooh. It's a major golden pocket, large support. Let me zoom in a little bit more. All right. So what could happen to like Bitcoin, since this is a large move, very large move down? So we get the uneven butt cheeks. And then it'll look something like this, or it might get something like that. Where we get a large anchor wave on the 4 hour. Then we just kind of relief, and then we dump down with a trigger wave on the 4 hour at this level. So yeah, I'm just gonna add an alert there. Any other places? I mean, really in here, but there is a monthly level here, but it's been tapped already. I don't know. We'll just go with that for now. Okay, so ETH shorts right here, 3080. This could be based off of the 24-minute. Get something like that. Never mind my artwork, but you guys should get the point. Like that. See that? And then of course we don't want to see money flow going above here. So this could be a possibility. Money flow is already down here, so could play out. I need like 2 screens. One for Market Cipher, so you guys can like see Market Cipher B, and then one with like price, where I just relate price to it. So then just connecting the dots right here, higher high, higher low on Market Cipher B. Good divergence. clean up this mess. Anyone in the chat? Nope. It's a ghost town. Okay, so that's short number 1. Short number 2. Come up to here. This would be a good short. We're getting confluence with a monthly and a golden pocket. And really, I'd like to see a 1 hour divergence based off of this. So I don't want to see a large anchor wave, really. I'm going off of these 2 anchor waves. And then we'll have Market Cipher B just kind of go like this, maybe. Where we have money flow just kind of stagger into the green and then go kind of down. Again, we don't want to see money flow come above here. Don't want to see money flow come above here. And we don't want to see momentum wave go above these kind of anchor waves. Then of course we'll have price pumping up to that level where we're getting higher highs and then higher lows on Market Cipher B. All right. Look for short on 1 hour. What is this, a daily? Yeah, a daily level of up here. Okay. Current year value. So maybe we could get something like this, based off of maybe the 2 hour. Yeah, 2 hour. This might be a little bit more of a tricky divergence of spot, but really from this anchor wave back here, we'll have momentum coming up like that. The money flow just kind of doing that. Again, we don't want to see money flow coming above there, above that point of this anchor wave. And then I'll show you the price. So we'll just have price come up to here. Whoa, I got cap locks on. Look for short. Whoa. Sorry about that. Look for. Wow, I can't type today. Look for short on 2 hour. So yeah, that's kind of a swing short. Good day trade, 2 hour. Might hold it for a few days. Then really, there's not too much resistance until really up here, 3,900. As if we zoom out, you can see we're getting a nice golden pocket at this level right here. And this will be definitely a 4 hour divergence where we don't want to see it going above this anchor wave right here. And we'll have kind of momentum come up, do this. Money flow is way down here, so it gives us a lot of room. And then we don't want to see money flow increasing really above this area. So you'll see over time that momentum is coming down and then the money flow is kind of coming down. Really your 2 golden tickets to Market Cipher B. So that's pretty much it. That's about it. I'd take, again, not too many trades on Ethereum compared to Bitcoin, because Ethereum doesn't really expect levels that much, and I don't really see too much confluence with levels lining up stacked on top of each other. So it just makes me more picky for trades to take. Anyways, that will be it for today. Make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Plus, feel free to join the Discord where we have various traders just posting stuff. I'm posting all of my trades too. So feel free to check it out. It's free. No Patreon.